Okay, I've heard of a whistle while you work, but smile while you work in China. Canon has set this up, this technology. So when you go into work, you've got this camera and you've actually got to smile, and it's face recognition. That's the only way you can get in the door.
Yeah, if you're frowning, they will not let you in to work. You literally have to smile before they let you in, and they think it will actually be better for morale.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Inside the workplace.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, better for morale because we're spying on you all the time. Because, I mean, this is just some of the stuff they're using surveillance to let you know how long your lunch has happened, how long you're on lunch and what programs you're looking at on your computer. Yeah, it's going to make for a happy workplace.
Just because I have to put a smile on my face doesn't necessarily mean I'm smiling on the inside. But, I mean, I hope it was started with good intentions. Like, if everybody smiles when they show up to work, they're going to be happier in the workplace. But
this, I better be careful. I was going to say, you know what government this is. This was done with good intentions.
Well, I'm trying to be good here.
Okay, Monday morning, put a smile on you got a smile on your eye.
Everybody put a smile on your face this morning.
Smiling.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
So I'm hearing it is the look of summer, Liz.
I don't know. I'm seeing this. I'm hearing this as well, that the wet look is in.
The wet look?
Yeah, for your hair. I want to say that it was big in the 90s. I think that was the last time it was really big. But now you can just leave with the wet look. There's more of an art to it than just getting your hair wet.
Okay.
Though, I will say. Curly haired girls rejoice because, wow, this is our time. I have very, very kinky curly hair, right?
Yeah.
And I have to put a lot of product in it just to make it look halfway decent. But they're saying this is a little easier because what you can do is you just keep it wet. You take a wet comb or a brush through it, and then you add moisturizer to your hair. That one throws me a little bit because I think that's going to weigh it down and make it look not wet but greasy.
Okay, since I don't have much hair, I'm just thinking about this. So I'm just wondering. It seems like something that would be simpler. I've got the wet look, but this seems more complicated. It's like, it's the easy wet look, but seems like it's something hard to do as well.
Well, I know that. Okay, so like my process is I wash my hair, I condition my hair like crazy. Then I don't wring all the water out of it, and I put product in it, and then I put it up in a ponytail or a bun.
Yeah.
And then I put a dry towel on it to soak some. It's a whole process. So this is adding even another layer to that because you had to put moisturizer or leave-in conditioner in it. So they say it's simple. Nothing is simple when it comes to your hair.
I'm flashing back to The Outsiders.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just thinking, stay gold, pony girl, stay gold.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
I want to say this as nice as possible, but get out.
Hey, I just got here 40 minutes ago.
Well, get out this summer with his radio.
That's right, his morning crew with Rob and Liz. So let me get this right. Are we doing this every week, a big prize like Dollywood every week?
Yes, every week.
And a backyard movie kit every week?
Every single week, all summer long, which is real cool. And Megan and her family won last week, won our very first week. And so she got backyard movie kit, the projector, the screen, the popcorn maker, the popcorn, and of course, those tickets to Dollywood. And I was talking to her the other day, and she said, we're a foster family. We don't get to do this type of thing very often. And so what a blessing it was, to win this. I mean, she was almost in tears. The kids, when I called, everybody was so we're doing it again, and we're doing it all summer long, and it's really simple to get involved.
That's right. You can go to hisradio.com, sign up there, text the word outside to 800-447-7234, or you can open up the app and
just tap the app and get in on Get Out this summer with his radio.
So in the nicest way, get out.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
Yeah, so Shorty's got some separation anxiety.
Shorty's the name of the dog?
Yeah, he's a pug. He's a pug, and so his owners, Mark and Kristen, had a brilliant idea. See, Mark has to travel a lot, so and so they got a mannequin They dressed him in Mark's clothes, even with fake tattoo sleeve arms and everything.
Just like Mark.
Yeah, just like Mark. And boom, that cured the anxiety. Because Kristen said, look, I can't even calm Shorty down. But Shorty will come and lay on the mannequin Mark, and it's so cool. And the separation anxiety is gone now.
And so Shorty just curls up with this mannequin and...
Yeah, they run this place, Vintage Pet Rescue, Mark and Kristen, and so they take care of senior dogs, and also it's kind of like a hospice for dogs. Mm-hmm. So not only is Shorty in love, but the other dogs are in love with Fark, and Fark is fake Mark, the mannequin there. So.
Oh my goodness! So to see Shorty, I mean, he's just curling up with this mannequin. I mean, I think it could work because he smells his owner, through the clothes. And kind of looks like
him. He's got, got a hat on. He's got the tattoo sleeve arms.
I wonder if he thinks, man, Mark has been working out.
Oh my!
He's not as snuggly as he used to be.
Yeah, but he won't get up and feed me.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
Summer is going to be so good for your family. It's his morning crew with Rob and Liz, his radio, and that's because
get out.
Yeah, we are getting your family out. And although that sounds a little rude when we say that, get out. You have to put in this summer with his radio because we're taking your family not only to the backyard with a backyard movie kit, but we're going to take your family to Dollywood.
Oh my gosh! So, there's the difference if you get out. I mean, that's but. Get out. Man, we're going to have some fun this summer. Everybody's like got all this pent up, energy and excitement and just ready to go and
see people.
Things kind of feel like they're normalizing.
Right.
And, so a day at Dollywood, man, oh man, that is...
What's your favorite thing to ride when you go to an amusement
funnel
park?
cake. No.
You know what, Brian? I am all with you. I got that. For real.
No, I guess when I was younger, it was the roller coasters. Okay. Now I like to go on that train ride, man. I just like to take that train ride.
It's fun.
Me and my New Balance shoes.
Oh, no.
Got my dark socks and my shorts. I'm red. No, I'm joking.
No, where the tan line is at the top of your socks. Oh, my goodness. I've seen you there.
I've been there. Yeah, that's my tribe.
New Balance dads rejoice. So you can be in on this. You can take your family not only to the backyard with your backyard movie kit, but also to Dollywood. It's so easy. You just text in the word outside to 800-447-7234 or hisradio.com or the My His Radio
That's
app.
right. There you go. Get signed up and get out and have some fun this summer with His Radio. Here's We the Kingdom and Child of Love.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
So, Liz, man, we hear all these negative stories about kids anymore, and they do this and they don't do this. But, man, when you hear a great story about a kid stepping out to help others...
You got to jump all over.
Oh, my gosh, what a great story.
Yeah, well, Nathan, originally, he wanted a job, but he was only 14. He was having a hard time finding a job. And so he thought, well, you know what? My grandpa kind of taught me how to mow lawns.
Okay.
And to do it the right way. And he said, okay, well, I'm gonna do that. And he started to get a little bit of business. And then he thought, well, I can take what I know and my love for my grandpa, and I'm going to give back because his granddad is a veteran. And he said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mow the lawns for 50 veterans.
Oh, wow.
For free.
Oh, free?
Yeah.
Okay.
For absolutely free. And he said, I'll mow their lawns the first time for absolutely free, and then I will give them a discount from here on out. So, yes, he is helping his business, but at the same time, in a way to honor his granddad, he's doing the first one for free, which... I don't know how much does it cost to have your lawn cut? Because, my husband and boys do it. But
I don't know.
if you outsource that, then how much do you have to pay? $30, $50? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, if he's doing it for free, I mean, he's really doing something huge for these veterans, and I love it.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's learning. A lot of times we wonder what the kids are learning. So he's learning about gratitude and giving back and veterans as well. Because he's going to hear some stories.
Oh,
and those veterans are going to share some wisdom and knowledge with them. So Nathan is his name?
Nathan is his name, and mowing lawns is his game.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There's a couple of meteorologists that fell in love. They were in meteorologist school and they met and they fell in love. And so Tom, had been planning for a while how he was going to propose to his girlfriend. They both have a love, obviously, of weather. But also specifically tornadoes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they kept watching the news. They were watching to see, when it was going to happen. So they see an area where, there's a high probability there's going to be some tornadic outbreaks. And
it's a 9 out of 10 on the Torcon.
Exactly. Yeah. So they drive to find where these, tornadoes are going to outbreak. And they find one. So it's way out in the distance. He drops to one knee and he proposes.
Oh, my gosh.
And the pictures are with the tornado in the background. And I'm thinking, that's super dangerous. But they did make sure that they were well away from it. It was just a very large storm.
Have you not seen the movie Twister? It doesn't matter how far you're away. It could be there in a second.
In a half a second.
There's a cow flying through the proposal
it's
picture.
It's the same cow, yeah, exactly. But it made me start thinking about unique proposals. Now, my dad's was not good. My dad, keep in mind the time, but he asked my mom if she wanted to clean his house for the rest of her life.
That was his proposal?
Yes.
I guess she said yes.
She said yes. Now, my dad had I know people are like, what? Yeah, he had a great sense of humor.
Okay.
So, yeah, everybody's like, we did what? But, I tell her, you said yes.
Okay,
so.
how about yours?
Joey proposed during a meteor shower, which he tries to say now that he knew.
He planned that, didn't he?
He and God, they were talking back and forth about, how to make this happen. But, it took me to the lake. And, it was a very dark night, very clear night. Had the blanket, had, some snacks. We were out there just watching the stars for a while. But he did not know this meteor shower was happening. And then I was a single mom at the time. And he turned to me as we were cleaning everything up and he said, "Can I be Taylor's daddy?"
Oh.
Right? And
heart melt.
How could you say? I was going to say yes anyway. You know what I mean?
Clean your house for the rest of my life.
Right? But it was super sweet. But I would love to hear your unique proposal story.
Yeah.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Leslie has a very, very unique story. Leslie, what happened? What was going on?
Prayed and prayed and prayed for somebody good to come into mine and my daughter's life. My little girl, I would stand in her bedroom doorway and listen to her pray at night, and I'd pray with her. I found this nice gentleman, Michael Matthews, and he is the absolute best. I was at his house the day before Thanksgiving, and we were sitting there making macaroni and cheese pie, and him and the kids disappeared upstairs. He has 2 of his own, and I have 1. Well, the kids came downstairs, and they were giggling. I went to put the macaroni and cheese pie on the table, and my son said, "Mama, look, you got to read it." So I started reading, and his first page said, "Will." My daughter's page said, "You." And then his said, "Mary." And then Kalea's said, "Daddy."
Oh, Leslie, that is so sweet.
It is just utterly amazing. I was not expecting that, but it was one of those moments. I turned around and he wasn't even standing or even kneeling there. So I walked around the corner. He was kneeling in the living room with my ring on a snowman hat and a fern.
Oh, Leslie, I have to ask, you mentioned that your daughter would pray. You'd stand in the doorway and listen to her pray. What would she say when she prayed?
She would say, "Lord, please give my mama a good husband that's going to love her and that's going to love me and that's going to take care of my mama and me." And she would pray for a brother and a sister, and it's just amazing how God works, because I ended up with a stepdaughter who is exactly 6 months and 12 days older than my daughter, and a stepson who is 2 years younger than my daughter. And so they're all right there in the same age.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I think just about every kid in the 90s had one of these or wanted one of these, and it's back. Remember Tamagotchi? It's His Morning Crew with Rob and Liz.
Yeah,
radio.
Those were those virtual pets, weren't they?
Right, you had to feed them and take them out and all that.
So now, of course, being 2021, they're going to be a wearable smart device for your Tamagotchi.
But that's totally different from what the Tamagotchi was. It was like a little keychain. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you'd put it on your belt loop, or you put it on your, your little pocketbook or whatever the case was, and you would take care of the pet, and if you didn't take care of it, it would pass away. It'd get sick, right? So is that
that's a great lesson for your kid. Hey, take care of your
It teaches responsibility.
Keychain, it's going to die on you. Well, it's got touch and voice control now. The new one, the touch function, will let you pet the character, and the voice recognition and commands will let you chat with your Tamagotchi
So
pet.
you do have a pet in this smartwatch.
Yeah, it's got a pedometer, it's got the digital clock, and it's got easy ways you can connect even with your friend's device as well.
So if you're, let's say, so you could pet sit. Your friend's Tamagotchi has the pet, and you can feed it, so you can be like a pet sitter.
Or you could be a pet walker.
You could be a pet walker. Just give me your watch, and I'll take care of your pet. I think it's kind of cool, and I love when the throwback things that we had as kids or whatever they make their way back, and it's new and improved.
Yeah, you want to feel old? You want to feel really old?
No, I don't really.
Okay.
But
this is the 25th anniversary of.
Is it really of Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
So, 90s kids, maybe you can pass it on, to your own kids or whatever. I like it. Tamagotchi is
That's
back.
right.
Rob and Liz.
His Morning Crew.
Well, you will probably want to take a trip to Arizona, not this year, next year.
Okay, tell me why.
Okay, they are making an amusement park, and it's a Hot Wheels
Yes!
amusement park.
Yes!
I think this is going to be so much fun. I bet it's going to be a lot of roller coasters, but
I know, because you remember those. I mean, you put the tracks together and you go loop de loops,
right?
And and man,
I know. I think Hot Wheels, like boys and girls, played with it. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. But I did not realize that Thomas and Friends, the train engine, is also kind of part of Hot Wheels. And so Thomas is going to be part of this amusement park as well. So that's probably going to be like the little kids area. It's going to be Thomas and Friends. But they're going to have themed restaurants. I mean, it's going to be, a Disney or a Carowinds or Six Flags or whatever for Hot Wheels.
Putting in my vacation for October of 2022.
Because that's when it opens.
I'm headed there.